Hey guys, sorry that the video cut off. I'm using this free tool to do this recording. Anyways, I just wanted to say, yeah, when as we are waiting for this to run, it finally completed and it's actually nah, it didn't work. Yeah, it didn't work. So, so long story short is that if we wanted to take advantage of the default constraint, uh, we have to make sure that data our data set is we are using the data set that is not that is that is pointing directly to the file so it can read exactly the metadata or the column information compared to this one that dynamically does it. So this one is the one we should use. However, this one, if you use this one, it comes at a cost because now when you try to do the incremental, you cannot leverage this because it's hard coded. So you want something dynamic. So it's a catch 22, and we have to come up with a new solution for the full load. The only thing I can think of is to, if it's a full load, try to have a step. There's no post, there's no post script. I would say have a step where you say where update the values to some default value where they are null. Like when it's null, update it. That's something we can actually do um, as a step. So probably somewhere here, I can add a step. It will do it only in full load because only in full load, that's when we can have those nulls. So we can first run the script here. So let's say update table. Again, this is not important like that, but just for the heck of it, we are trying to do it. Just so you can see that in the real one, failure is not an excuse. You cannot say, oh, I cannot do it. There's always a way. If you think hard enough, you're going to find a way to accomplish what you have to do. You can do some workarounds like this. It's not the cleanest, but you still need to get the job done. All right. So transaction type. Equals to insert. Where if I did this now, and conversion type is null. So when this is null, we know definitely it's a full load data set. So we run this. Hopefully it doesn't take 10 minutes to run again. Okay, that ran fast. So we can run the query and boom, here you have it. So what we can do is we can add this script into our pipeline and add it in this as a script. See, there are many ways. We can either actually add it as part of this, it's gonna just make sure you put the semicolon to differentiate it from the next one. Uh, in an incremental load, since we have it to do it only when this is not so, this will not, it will not do, because in an incremental load there will be value in these tables, there will be value in the metadata. The modified date is not gonna be null, so it's not gonna affect it. And obviously we can test it, right? So let's run the pipeline. Let's put an incremental file. Let's see, put in an incremental file. I go into my data lake. I take this out and I can upload an incremental file. And I go back to my pipeline and I can trigger it. So let's see. We know what should happen. It should run successfully, and you shouldn't do the update it with default values. So let's see. It's pretty much done. So now let's go and run this. So it's good. It didn't update it with default values. As you can see, no 1900. And if you go to the target table, again, you should see good values over there. So we are pretty much in a good shape. So this is the solution to the problem. It's not the cleanest, but we had to do what we had to do given the compromises that we had to make. And I hope you learned a lot. In the production environment, like I said, we normally will use a Git repo or Azure DevOps to connect to save our pipelines. We do a publish uh, at the end, and we also um, implement we also implement a trigger mechanism. We add a trigger, so if the pipeline is meant to run once a day or what, daily or something. So all these things we need to do. So if you say trigger now, yeah, you can trigger now or you can add a trigger, right? So new trigger, you create a new trigger, uh, you put the schedule and all that. We're not gonna do that now, but just using this opportunity to show more. And you can see here, you can see the triggered pipeline. You can see the pipeline when it's running debug mode. You can analyze the uh, the job, see the performance, and like I told you guys, I don't like the you don't get information from this. If I'm still gonna create the request, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. Thank you for following through. I hope this is rewarding and you learn a lot. I hope to do more of this.